What's the alternative to gutting the pensions of workers?
Well, what we have now is a classic struggle. On the one hand, the creditors, by the way, the same big banks that were bailed out before, they want all their money back. The only way the city could pay off the creditors, even partially, would be by not doing what? Either spending for current services or taking the money out of the pensioners, the people who worked a lifetime for the city and now depend on medical care and for their livelihood on these pensions. And that is being fought out, and the rest of the United States is looking at this because there are so many other cities in Detroit's situation that if the courts decide that it is legal to take away the pension that has been promised to and paid for by these workers, if it's legal to take it away, you have theft. Call it whatever you want. You're taking away the wealth. It is class war. It is redistributing income from the bottom to the top. Take care of the banks with the loans and screw the mass of workers who paid for it. It is, in a way, the parallel economically to what your previous guest before me today was talking about in terms of decency, journalism, freedom of speech, and all the rest. It is taking the United States to another level of economic inequality, and all the fancy speech-making of President Obama doesn't cover over this catastrophe.
There was this famous New York Daily News headline in 1975 after President Ford said he would not be bailing out New York that said something like Ford to city, drop dead.
That's right.
Is this Obama's drop dead moment for Detroit?
I think so. I think it's an abandonment. He made a remark a couple days ago when this was first breaking that he would leave the solution to the local problem to the local people. Well, he didn't do that when General Motors wanted to be bailed out. He didn't do that when Chrysler needed to be bailed out. He didn't tell the banks, oh, go solve your problem by yourself. He was there, carrying forward what Bush began, the bailout of the big corporations. But when it comes to the mass of the people, and let's remember, the majority of the population of Detroit has left Detroit. We're talking about a minority that's left that is being told, sorry, there's nothing we can do for you except take away the pensions you worked and paid for that we are now going to consider property that isn't private, isn't protected, the property we can take away from you because we've failed as a society to deal with a major city's economic change.